Today I'm playing every multiplayer game category, ranging from wholesome.
I didn't know you did have no health history.
Dude, thank you. To not. On a scale of 1 to 10, what do you think our odds are if we just lock in?
0.
And we're gonna start with the most adorable category I could think of. This is Party Animals, a party game that lets you play as the world's cutest animals and then hit each other with frying pans. Oh my god. But what makes Party Animals so special, besides basically everything about this, is that it's the only game on our list with a toxicity score of 0%, meaning this is the most wholesome game we're going to be playing in this entire video. Because as we progress, every category on this list will only get more intense, ending with a game so toxic, it's deemed literally unplayable for new players. But to make it to that game, we gotta go over the rules. Rule number 1, I must play one multiplayer game from every category, even the ones I'm scared of. Rule number 2, I must attempt to make one friend in every game that I play completely anonymously. Easy! And rule number 3, I must move on to the next category after 3 rejections, which let me tell you, even in the world's most adorable game, will no doubt be checked. Oh. Well, that's convenient. Welcome to Forza Horizon. Now, like me, I'm sure you probably didn't expect a racing game to be here, but since Google classifies racing as a sport and the only sport I'm good at is calf raises, that's pretty nice. Here's how it works. You see, in Forza Horizon 5, your goal is to reach the Hall of Fame, which you can do by completing missions set in Mexico with any vehicle that you fancy. Naturally, I chose the Halo Warthog because it's freaking awesome. However, while Forza isn't necessarily a toxic game, it does give us our first major problem. Here we go. Okay, it's fantastic. He's gone almost immediately. See, while you can easily find real players racing around Mexico, you can't actually talk to them, at least not verbally, because the only form of communication that I could find was hunting them down and then honking. And with only 3 attempts to make a friend, this isn't going to be easy. But you're probably wondering why I'm trying to make friends here in the first place. The truth is, as I've grown up, so has everybody that I used to game with, turning my friends list into a frickin' ghost town. I mean, look at this. And yeah, those are real friends. And with studies showing 42% of adults find making friends basically impossible. What's up, man? I was curious how many friends you could realistically make in today's multiplayer games, something I'm calling the social experiment. But as you're gonna see by the end of this video, nothing could have prepared me for just how painful this challenge was going to be. Sir, please. Oh, buddy, wait up. Thankfully, our next game should be a whole lot easier. But first, let's test out your video game knowledge. Did you know that a multiplayer game accidentally created a pandemic? Welcome back to Touchgrass Trivia, the part of the show where I tell you 3 mind-bending multiplayer facts while also showing you the benefits of ExpressVPN. Fact number 1. The first multiplayer game was called Tennis for Two. Built in 1958, it let 2 players battle it out for the very first time on this thing, which was completely safe, unlike today where hackers will stop at nothing to steal your personal data, passwords, and even your credit card. Thankfully, with just a click of a button, ExpressVPN hides everything you do for maximum privacy, encrypting and rerouting all of your traffic through secure servers, blocking hackers out completely. That's funny. Fact number 2. The first ever online multiplayer game was created by high school students in the 70s. It's a 3D first-person shooter called Maze War, letting you hunt the other players online for the very first time. But these days, shady people all around the world are hunting you, tracking everything you do so they can sell all your precious data to the highest bidder. Which is why I'm keeping everything I do in this video completely private using ExpressVPN. Fact number 3. The world's first digital plague came from World of Warcraft, with a trait being spread due to a bug so accurately crazy that epidemiologists actually used it to model real-world pandemics, proving just how fast any threat can spread without protection. Except since ExpressVPN lets you connect to 105 different countries in the blink of an eye, you'll always be one step ahead without slowing your gaming, streaming, or download time. So huge thanks to ExpressVPN for not only sponsoring this video, but also offering the world's best VPN for as little as $3.49 a month. And if you want to learn how to get 4 extra months, just click the link in the description, go to expressvpn.com/Zenkai, or scan the link in front of my frostbitten calves to learn more. Now let's get back inside. I can't feel my body or anything really. I'm incredibly uncomfortable. Oh my god! Welcome to Helldivers 2. It's a cooperative shooter where your only goal is to fight together to uphold democracy.
To democracy!
No, seriously, that's all anyone really cares about here. But here's the big question. Can one shared vision, such as fighting for liberty, make making friends easier? Look at us just upholding democracy. Oh my god! Well, let's hope so, because after striking out 3 times in Forza, I could really use a win. What's going on, boys? Anybody have a mic?
Allied destroyer has left squadron.
It's fantastic. In fact, I think we try a new approach entirely, because rather than just asking a stranger to be my friend, which to be fair is kind of a crazy thing to do, I think I'm just gonna ask them questions about themselves and what they like. Yo, what's up, Jackson? How long you been playing this game?
About a year, give or take.
Now, how do you feel about democracy, Jackson?
It's gotta be spread no matter the cost.
That's what we love to hear. Guys, I'm gonna be honest, this made the game so much more fun, because the more we shared, the better the game got.
You wanna see a cool emote?
Heck yeah, I do.
It's gonna do half your health though.
Oh my god, you got the Sparta emote?
Yeah, I got it. Yeah, this is Sparta, I can just kick you.
But as I quickly learned, a key to any conversation is simply listening.
Do you know what the solo silo is?
No, I've never heard of it.
You're gonna find out. I just launched one. It's like it's a missile silo basically. It's like a tiny ICBM.
Really?
Oh, you're fine. No.
Oh, sorry.
Oh shit.
While I still have a long way to go, I think this proved just how fun putting yourself out there can actually be. Dude, I'm proud of us.
Yeah, that was pretty good.
And with one new friend added to our list, I was feeling a lot better about my chances. So I think we'd all collectively agree that we're all best friends now, right?
Yes, I agree.
Perfect. Look at us go. For liberty.
For liberty.
Especially given that our next game is one of the most popular video games in the world. Now this might surprise you guys, but I've never really played Minecraft. All I know about it is that it's a survival game starring some guy named Steve.
I am Steve.
It's basically a cultural phenomenon, and that chicken jockey is apparently a thing. Which means making friends here is gonna be easy. Huh. It turns out I was never gonna make a friend in Minecraft.
Hello?
Because upon further review, and quite frankly it feels obvious now, since Minecraft is technically a children's game, it doesn't have any public matchmaking, restricting the default form of multiplayer to just your friends list, which again, is not looking great. So, rather than quit, I decided to get creative. I walked around, got stuck in this mine, punched a tree, made my first pickaxe, and then I found this little guy. Welcome to World of Warcraft, a place that's physically impossible not to make a friend in.
We're fans. I am an orc shaman.
Since the category of MMO actually stands for Massively Multiplayer Online Game, meaning there are quite literally millions of possible friend candidates playing at any one time. Come to think of it, shouldn't it be MMOG? Regardless, the goal of World of Warcraft is quite simple. You start by choosing your faction, either Alliance or Horde, then create a hero to conquer the world with. Naturally, given my uncanny resemblance to famous movie star Ryan Gosling, and definitely not infamous serial killer Ted Bundy, I decided to make a bearded human paladin who I named not Ted Bundy. He's beautiful, yet descriptive. But just like Forza, World of Warcraft has given us a few more problems. First, there's no voice chat, meaning text chat is the only way we're going to be able to communicate. Next, the opposing faction technically can't even understand us. In fact, writing LOL literally translates to the word kek, and I'm pretty sure that's how that word got started. And lastly, much like real life, higher level players don't seem to be exactly lining up to befriend someone with level 1 gear. Come on! No one talks! Which can only mean one thing. Leveling montage. I'd say we're in a pretty good spot, especially given the fact that I'm definitely not Ted Bundy. So, let's try to make a friend. Okay, we just got back to the big city. I swear to God, if this doesn't work.
Hello there.
Now, while being painfully rejected, even after all the work I put in definitely stings.
Why?
It's also why I love video games, because unlike the real world where failing is scary, in here, failing is just part of the process to coming back stronger, which is exactly what Zenkai means and why I decided to start my own apparel line. In fact, shout out to the Zenkai army for showing the world just how cool gaming can look. Because it's my mission to make gaming more accessible to everyone. And if you want to join the movement, then visit zenkaigoose.com/shop to get yours today. Because for a limited time, each order comes with $100 worth of bonuses, including a personal thank you message from yours truly. Hello, Luke. Making it a perfect gift to send to a friend, assuming you have someone to give it to. Now that I think about it, I feel like the knot just makes everyone assume that I am Ted Bundy. Okay, I'm gonna note that for later. Look, I'm not gonna lie. Playing a fighting game is when I really started to notice how hard this challenge was actually going to be. Because unlike the others, not every game is made for creating genuine connections. In fact, talking in Mortal Kombat 1 felt like a complete afterthought. Not that I'd even get the chance to speak anyways.
Finish him.
Real-time strategy games were no different, because like World of Warcraft, the only form of communication I had was text. And if I'm being honest, I don't think StarCraft players are looking for that type of thing. Also, while I didn't include it on this list, I did jump into VR for a bit and left almost immediately because these type of friends scare me.
Morty's getting drunk.
And while horror games aren't exactly a conducive place for hanging out, buddy, you just left me here. I will say Dead by Daylight is Canadian made by fans of the channel, so I had to at least give it a shot. But while I was definitely having a ton of fun, and giving out this free PlayStation code did feel pretty wholesome. Striking out game after game, it was definitely starting to take a toll on me. Now, for those of you who don't know, an extraction shooter is technically the newest category on our list. They're difficult, punishing, and apparently very lonely, which is why I've always avoided them. That is, until now. Because with Ark Raiders exploding in popularity, I was curious to finally find out for myself. Here's how they work. You gear up and drop into a world that's brimming with loot. But there's a catch. Because dropping with you are dozens of other players all competing for that very same loot. Meaning making friends here is not going to be easy. Especially given that everywhere I went, something was trying to kill me.
Oh, stupid. Ah!
Except no matter how hard I tried, I couldn't find anyone.
Hello?
So, I kept searching.
Hello? Hello?
praying whoever I found wouldn't immediately try to kill me.
Hello? I'm Canadian.
And look, if I could be honest, given all the rejection I've taken so far, I wasn't even sure how I'd handle meeting a player anyway. But before I knew it, none of that mattered, because suddenly I was overrun and outnumbered.
Oh my god. Ah! Ah! Ah!
Dude, did you just save me for no reason?
Yeah. Well, no, there's a guy up there. I think he saved you up
Oh
there.
my god, you guys are lifesavers.
I saw like that you in the bush, and I was like, "Is he okay?" And then I saw them all swarm me, and I was like, "He is not gonna be okay."
Bro, I am on a free loadout and I am barely surviving out here, dude.
Dude, that's what's up. I'm about to head over to the water. You want to do water together?
I would love that. Now look, to say I was surprised would be a giant frickin' understatement, because after meeting my new pal Frystyles here, the game completely changed.
Like, can't have decent stuff like this, bro.
Oh my god. I mean, he taught me how to play the game, showed me the best places to loot, and before I knew it, our little group of 2 suddenly became 3.
Just a random guy here. Yo, what up, dude?
Yo, what's up, guys?
Together we killed robots, looted every secret room we could possibly find.
Hey, my boy.
Come on.
Yeah.
Something in here?
Check the second locker.
Dude. Today was a good day, boys. And heck, they even taught me how to salsa.
Now watch.
No way.
For some reason, it makes you do like a little salsa. Yeah, I don't know why, but
Officially christening us to the Salsa Boys. In fact, can we all just comment Salsa Boys for life? Because if this isn't what multiplayer games are all about, then I don't know what is. Now, even though we eventually had to say our final goodbyes,
It's been an honor, boys.
GG's, man. Take it easy, man.
You too, dude. Thank you.
at least this time, I was moving on with not one, but 2 folks I could call friends.
From here, I have friends. I have friends.
Guys, there's no easy way to say this. I'm Ariana Grande, and if that shocks you, Fortnite's gonna be a tough pill to swallow. Because this game is essentially a giant toy box starring every famous character that you can possibly think of. And yeah, I bought the 6-7 emote. But ignoring that embarrassing fact, here's the basic gist of how a battle royale works. Imagine 100 Ariana Grandes, all fighting against each other on an island surrounded by a giant shrinking death cloud. And assuming it doesn't kill you,
Wait, did that kill me?
your main objective is to be the last Ariana Grande holding space, which is a thing people say.
I've seen it, yeah.
However, contrary to popular belief, it's literally impossible to make friends in this game when you start out.
Am I playing with bots?
Because every match I played seemed to be secretly filled, all with bots pretending to be real players. I tried game after game to find an actual human being, and during that time, let me tell you, I saw a lot of things. I stumbled into a portal and somehow got a sword from Kill Bill. I ran over a wannabe human in what seems to be the DeLorean. And somehow, as Ariana Grande, I even flew around in a wingsuit.
Just the inclusion of this is incredible.
But then I thought, let's just swap to duos and pray that we get matched with an actual human. I need a human right now. Because I cannot take any more silence.
What's going on, man? How you doing?
Pretty good. How about yourself?
I'm doing fantastic.
Yo, I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. I with your skin. I know that's kind of weird, but I love RE, bro.
Dude, to say I was surprised that I had a wholesome encounter in Fortnite would be the understatement of the year. Look, when I was getting shot, Wolf Bro gave me shelter.
Here you go.
Let's go.
When I was low on health, Wolf Bro gave me a shield.
I didn't know you did have no health. Here's some news.
Dude, thank you.
And when Wolf Bro was asked which game he'd define as the most toxic, he didn't say Fortnite. He said,
Yeah, League used to be really bad. You'd have people telling you to kill yourself every game.
Ah, dude, my bad.
No, you're good, bro.
It was good playing with you, though, bro.
For sure.
Now look, given how toxic I thought Fortnite would be, I'm calling that a win. But here's the big question. If making friends as Ariana Grande is easy, then what's it like if we're Spider-Man? And before we cut to the next game, I do want to state that I have trapped myself inside the suit, and there's no one here to help me for the next few hours. So, we could just cut here. Welcome to Marvel Rivals, the latest hero shooter that's absolutely exploded onto the scene. It's a game that lets you team up and fight with some of Marvel's most popular characters, Spider-Man, Captain America, and other more obscure characters like... Holy thighs, Batman! Now, as you're gonna see, a hero shooter can be a lot to take in, but the way they work is actually pretty simple. Each member of your team picks a character with specialized roles meant to capture or escort a payload. For example, Hulk can protect his team using calves similar to mine, Jeff the Land Shark can swim around and heal people, and the Invisible Woman can... Jesus! What kind of sick individual would play? But shortly after I started playing Marvel Rivals, the problem became abundantly clear. What's going on, everybody? How we doing? What's going on, everybody? Anybody got a mic? Look, if there's one thing I can't take, it's silence. It made playing each match absolutely miserable. Right. It's not looking good. Literally, not one person wants to talk whatsoever. This is crazy to me. But then I started thinking, maybe I'm actually the problem, because I wasn't technically helping anyone. I was just talking to talk. Everybody's doing good? We're all having a good time? And what people really wanted was a healer. So I figured I'd try that instead. Attention, everybody. I will be healing in exchange for companionship. Who's in?
I'm gonna warn you, I'm a bit rusty. I haven't played in a few weeks.
And let me tell you, it definitely got people talking.
Hey Jeff, can I get a pass up? Thanks, little buddy.
I got you, bro. Heck, I even got a few compliments. How would you guys rate my healing? Is it okay?
Doing pretty good.
Thank you, man. But then the game ended, and I guess my service was no longer needed. Dude, well played, everyone. That was awesome. GG's all around. It was great meeting you, Scout.
Nice.
Guys, I think making friends might be easier if we just turn to a life of crime. Welcome to Grand Theft Auto Online. An online sandbox game giving you the opportunity to build your very own criminal empire. But first, we gotta create our character, who this time I've decided to name a lot more accurately. He's beautiful, yet descriptive. Now that my name was airtight, I was ready for what would most likely be more rejection. Which, to be fair, even with a more confident approach, did happen almost immediately. Look at this guy. This guy's crazy. He's not gonna mess with us. Hey, it's 2v1. You wouldn't dare. Walk away, dude. You're not gonna do it. All right. You made your point. You made your point. Brother. Heck, I was even rejected by a guy who identified as an Apache helicopter. Yo, let me help you, dude. Let me help you. Don't. Try explaining that one to your wife. But then I was rejected by a player who goes by E-Girl Unicorn 21. Hey man, you want to join my criminal empire? And yeah, after all the rejection that I've faced today, alright, let's just call a spade a spade. I snapped. Sorry, there's been too much rejection today. There's been too much. You don't want this. You don't want this smoke. But even though the rules say we have to move on to the next game after 3 rejections, I thought maybe I could convince one of the players that killed me to change their minds. So I started looking. I hit up the casino, scouted exclusive party invites.
Yeah, that's right. Open that door, dude.
And continued my investigation with people on the street.
Yeah, he's about yay big and identifies as a helicopter.
But then,
What the heck is that?
he found me.
Bro, you cannot be serious. Let it go. It was like 10 years ago. Let it go. You got trust issues, brother. Someone hurt you. Technically, it was me.
Again.
Give me the cars. Psychopaths after me, please.
And again.
Brother, let it go. You're old news. You're washed up.
And again.
Please. I need a faster vehicle. Please, don't hit me. Don't. Oh, God.
Don't ask me how I know, but I feel quite strongly that he wasn't looking to change his mind.
No, it's you. Hey, look, I'm sorry, dude. Let it go. Brother, let it go.
Which is when I learned an incredibly valuable lesson. Because it turns out, some players just aren't worth saving.
Come on, sick boy. You want a cha-cha? Well, guess what? I want a tango. I'm sorry. Are you okay? Just gonna put this puppy in a reverse.
Now look, while this lesson was incredibly painful and will no doubt create scar tissue on, if not all, future relationships that I make, I'll say this. This experience has really shown me the power of community. Because as you've seen with a lot of the games in this video so far, most of today's multiplayer communities feel like the complete opposite of what I grew up with. Which is why I decided to try to solve that problem with Zenkai Gaming. A private community Discord server for like-minded players looking to talk about games the way I do.
Oh, all of a sudden you want to talk!
And best of all, believe in the Zenkai mission. Pretty much the exact opposite of E-Girl Unicorn 21.
Come on, let's settle this like men.
But the best part is, it's completely free for anyone supporting the channel either through a YouTube membership or by ordering something from zenkaigoose.com/shop.
Should've thought about that.
So if you want to make gaming a better place like I do, then visit zenkaigoose.com/community.
Yeah, everyone except you.
Oh, great! Look at this!
This game's changed me.
Welcome to Counter-Strike, a tactical shooter that's been around since the literal dawn of time.
Boom! Headshot!
In fact, it's basically what happens when a company does the exact opposite of 343 Industries. But as I play my first match, let me quickly explain how tactical shooters like Counter-Strike work. Because these games are a lot more serious than your average first-person shooter.
How we feeling, boys? Sit rep.
Terrible.
Well, let's think positive thoughts.
Dude, no.
See, in here, you play with a team of 5 tasked either to attack or defend a bomb that must be planted. There's no sprinting, no hero abilities, everyone's obsessed with knives.
Oh, yes! Oh, what? Oh, is that good? Is that good? Is that good?
And communication is vital.
Yo, what's going on, boys?
However, the most important thing about tactical shooters is that the matches last for what feels like forever.
Where do you guys want to go?
Mid? Dear God. Meaning if these matches are quiet or the players just aren't fun to play with,
There's no way, dude.
I'll have to wait 45 minutes for the match to end in order to try again.
Alright, well, it's been a pleasure. I'm uninstalling.
Thankfully, I have a secret weapon, because my brother's got over 25,000 hours in Counter-Strike alone, which yeah, is concerning. I do need to talk to him about that. But if anyone's gonna have tips to get these Counter-Strike players to start talking, it's gonna be him.
Don't even move. Let's just look at each other. How you guys doing today?
Wait.
I appreciate that.
Hold on a second. How come only he gets one? Bro!
That's your teammate. Green, that's your teammate.
Guys, I'm scared. I'm genuinely terrified here.
Got you.
Well, I appreciate the call out. I work better off positive reinforcement.
I don't.
Oh, okay. Say something nice. Someone say something nice.
You're so good, bro.
Oh, yeah, your last cause for sure.
No, you can't say that. You gotta take that back.
Wait, you have a wireless mouse?
Yeah, you know, I'm using a Kinect.
What the fuck is that?
Like a camera. Tracks your body?
What? That's a thing?
What do you mean you don't use it? It's very accurate, dude. It's high DPI. I shot him, dude! I shot him!
Didn't.
You don't have to be... Come on, man. On a scale of 1 to 10, what do you think our odds are if we just lock in?
0.
There's no way. There's no way! Oh my god. GG, everyone. It was a pleasure. I'll think about you all. Thank you. Okay, so at this point, I'm really starting to wonder if the games are the problem or if it's just me. But since you can't buy friendship, I decided to buy a small shot of happiness instead. Because if I can unbox an expensive knife, given all the rejection I've felt today, it'll all be worth it. Wow. That is just dramatically disappointing. But on the bright side, at least nobody swore at me. Yo, what's good, everybody?
What's up, you
Okay. This is it! Our final game. The most toxic game in the entire world. League of Legends. In fact, it's so toxic, even the idea of playing it is considered the butt of a joke. Have you guys played League of Legends?
Oh yeah. No, okay, that is an extremely toxic one.
So yeah, if I make a friend here, then quite frankly, I can do anything. But to play it correctly, there's really only 2 things that you need to know. Step 1, choose a hero.
I'm on the case.
I chose Caitlyn because she was free. Step 2, work with your team to destroy the other team's base.
Victory.
That's it. It's hard, only supports text chat, and just like Counter-Strike, every match is gonna lock you in for a grueling 30 minutes. So yeah, I'm nervous. Here we go. Now, in game 1, my strategy was pretty simple. I figured I'd just tell my teammates that I'm new, hoping they'd find it in their hearts to help me. But strangely, nothing happened. Thankfully, I've spent the entire video learning what works and what doesn't. So I figured I'd try finding something in common to talk about, just like we did in Helldivers 2. And when that didn't work, I tried being helpful, the same way I was in Marvel Rivals. And when that wasn't working, I tried locking in the same way I was supposed to in Counter-Strike. But game after game, no matter what I said, no one spoke. It was at this point I thought about my friends list one last time. It was empty, sad, depressing, completely factual, and yeah, sure, a little embarrassing. But now it had 5 entirely new people across 4 different games that I could now call friends. Except even with those wins, I couldn't help but wonder if maybe, by focusing so hard on building the perfect game, we somehow forgot about the parts that make us human.
I got Goku's teammate Vegeta. I got his skin.
Bro, you got Vegeta? Let's go, dude. Because the vast majority of multiplayer games I played today seem to be played in complete silence, devoid of any form of humanity whatsoever. Literally, not one person wants to talk whatsoever. This is crazy to me. And sitting here at the end of this challenge, in the dark, completely alone, I'll be honest, I'm kind of stumped on how exactly I'm supposed to make a friend here. Turns out, I really only have two options. I could stay here and try to force a connection in a game that doesn't want one. Or... Well, boys, I gotta be honest here. I was doing a special social experiment to see how friendly online people are, and I gotta say you guys are 10 out of 10.
Thank you.
I could apply every lesson I've learned today in the games that actually matter to me.
I'll see you later, Zenkai boy. Tech Bob. Zenkai boy. Bob.
You nailed it, dude. And the best part? All you really have to do...
Man, I gotta say, this might be the most wholesome community I've ever seen in my life.
is share.
I know when I'm feeling low, I have a friend.
Hey, how'd it go?
I learned the salsa.
What?
Yeah. You wanna see?
You're so good, bro.